channel. Thank you so much for being here. It truly is a gift and I'm so grateful, and today's topic is basically about gifts from the universe, manifestation, energy. I'm going to be sharing with you my manifestation journals. This is my old one and this is my new one. I'm going to be reading this, which actually should be really fun because I haven't read it in so long. And this might be a long video, so I hope you're ready. I think everyone watching this should grab a journal or a piece of paper and a pencil, take some deep breaths, get into a peaceful, clear headspace, and maybe light a candle like I have right here, get a cup of tea, you know, really just, yeah, you guys know what I mean? Do that. Find your peace. I'm really excited to discuss this with you, see what has changed, tell you what has come true, what hasn't, you know, what has changed. I just feel like I attracted a lot of things in my life that I wanted to. There's literally like a bag of shrooms in here that I did a while ago. Maybe I'll discuss that too. Who knows? This is a really fun journal. I started this when I was in, I think, sophomore year, really learning a lot about spirituality, about Buddhism, about the law of attraction. My eyes were so open at this point and I felt so enlightened and I felt so much excitement about life. I had a lot of awareness at this point, so I'm really excited to go back and read this. I was 14 years old, or 14 or 15 when I wrote this one. It's just very important to know what you want. I always stress this just so that you have some kind of direction or a vision or something to look forward to, some kind of goal. And that's not to say that the path and the journey to that success isn't fun. That's like one of the most exhilarating parts. Here's my old journal. On the front of it, it says, "The secret of being happy is accepting where you are in the moment and making the most out of every day." Still very true. On the back of it, I drew a little tattoo design that I really wanted. So, quick story about this little baggie of shrooms. I did this when my sister graduated. She's 2 years older than me, so this was the summer of sophomore year. Drugs had nothing to do with my spiritual growth. I didn't feel anything from it. I took a very small amount. It was like ground up shroom powder. So I felt like really good and happy, but I didn't trip. I didn't see anything. The trip was okay, not that amazing. It gave me energy and I kind of saw things differently. It was like I was high, but no munchies or sleepiness. We stayed up all night. Oh yeah, and Gabby and Hanjo graduated too. Those are my siblings' names. Oh, let me read you this too. This is really fun. Oh my god, I haven't read this in so long. This was my sophomore self. I haven't been smoking either. It's been 3 months. I've been really happy lately. It's like a spiritual high every week, only sober. So I guess the reason I did shrooms was because I've been watching Skins a lot. I think that social media and entertainment can fuck us up just as much as society. Okay, interesting. Skins really made me want to live that reckless lifestyle. If you don't know, Skins is a TV show. It's on Netflix. The original one is filmed or based in the UK. It's filmed in the UK, and it's really cool. Just about a bunch of teens like getting fucked up, and they're really aesthetic and have really cool style and are all very themselves, and it's inspiring. I really liked that show, but it definitely makes you want to live like a party lifestyle and be kind of reckless. Here's another little page that I like. "I'm happy, so perfectly and sublimely happy on my own right now." Big smiley face. Drew an elephant. Oh my god, so hipster. Oh my god. "Don't let your doubts hold you back. Fuck being realistic." And I burned the page to try and be artsy. "In a vortex of love, vibrating with the idea that we're all different beings originating from one astounding soul. Hate, jealousy, empathy, love, light, we are all capable of feeling. Let's choose to feel the light." Oh my god, I love this! "Hate, jealousy, empathy, love, light, we are all capable of feeling. Let's choose to feel the light." Girl, you cute. So, here we go. Here is when I read the book The Secret. I was really into it. I fucked with it heavy, as the kids would say today. But I wrote, "All that we are is the result of what we have thought." Buddha. "Only focus on what you're happy and grateful about. Take time to pray and be excited about life and all the amazing things that await in your future." I always talk to myself like this. Like I would always give myself these speeches and pep talks. Things to visualize. Goals, dreams, hopes, law of attraction. "The universe responds to your thoughts. Its wish is your command. The genie in Aladdin is the universe. Be in a good mood, pretend you already have it, and do not doubt you will get it." So, if you guys have ever watched Aladdin, Aladdin would rub the lamp and the genie would appear, this big being, and he would say, "Your wish is my command." Well, that's basically what the universe is telling us, except It's more so with energy and with our thoughts. When we say we want something, even if it's positive or negative, the universe will respond to that energy. For this first journal, I wrote different categories. I wrote body, husband/love life, future, school, and that was it. My new one, I did a little bit differently. But anyways, for body, I wrote healthy, fit, feeling infinite, and young forever. Feeling skinny, sexy, six-pack, toned arms. So sexy. Oh my god, why did I write sexy like 3 times? Looking good in anything, model material. I underlined all of these things. Healthy, fit, feeling infinite, skinny, sexy, six-pack, underline, underline, toned arms, underline, so sexy, exclamation point, and an underline. Wow, I was really trying to be sexy, I guess. I was such a gym rat, and every summer when I was younger, I would work out every single day because I had no friends, and the thing is, though, I was eating so much meat and dairy that I wasn't losing weight. I was just maintaining the weight and getting muscle, and was kind of bulky, honestly, because I would come home from the gym. I would go to the gym like literally for 5 hours a day, and I would come home and eat like 3 cheeseburgers. I don't know, I would eat yogurt. I would eat like grilled cheese sandwiches with bacon and avocado on Ezekiel bread. It was yummy, but it was just so like full of fat and oil and cholesterol. Like I ate a lot of gross things. Anyways, I moved to California, and I'll show you what I looked like 2 years later. It happened exactly around the time that I was picturing it to, that I like went vegan and I lost weight and I became very healthy and I felt really confident, all that kind of stuff. So the next category is husband/love life. You will find love, infinite love, soulmate, underlined, long hair, dark skin, tatted. I don't know why, I just felt like Sarah Basket for a second, like tatted, oh my god. Amazing sex, amazing spiritual connection. The spiritual connection part is underlined like 5 times. Deep spiritual man who will love you so truly and there will be no doubt or worry. Surfer guy who has hippie style and you can film videos with him. Okay, I just want to say this is a safe space for dreams, so don't make fun of my dreams. They were definitely a little bit more superficial and geared towards how I saw everyone else living their life and what made everyone else happy, so I thought that I wanted that too. I have no idea in my mind what I want my lover to look like at all, because it's more so about the connection now, and I totally feel that. But I'm trying to think if I met like a lot of really cute guys in Santa Barbara. None of them I had a spiritual connection with, but I did meet Koi. That was this past summer. I hung out with him. This will still happen though. I don't care what his freaking aesthetic is. I don't care if he has a surfer or hippie aesthetic. I don't care if I film with him. But needless to say, yeah, these things did not come true. And I was really in love with my ex-boyfriend like the past 2 years. I wasn't talking to my ex yet. I didn't even know my ex yet when I was writing this, so yeah. But anyways, future, YouTube going fantastic, making bank from it. Millions of subscribers because you post a variety of videos including comedy, fashion, styling, ones with your soulmate, ones of you being happy, vlogs, and your life. Your life will be entertaining, exclamation point. I feel like my YouTube really popped off recently. Oh. I swear I just heard this thing like move on its own. So yeah, I feel like my YouTube definitely popped off this year. I only recently started committing to posting in February of last year. Like that was when I moved to New York, and that's when I consistently started uploading because I had a stable home situation. I had like 3,000 subscribers or something at that point, and then a year later now I have like 126 or something, and that's amazing. So that definitely happened. It will have given you amazing opportunities in life, jobs even, and then I wrote $1 million lifestyle, ... do it, visualize it. Well, I was focused more so on materialistic happiness back then. This was just like what I thought my happiness would be. Going to live in a cool loft with Persian rugs, fireplace, brick wall for filming, and candles, exclamation point. Doing modeling with your beautiful tattoos, underline, underline. Being a stylist, underline. A cool hip stylist that everyone knows of. A fashion blog. Every YouTube video, take a picture of it. Yeah, I was doing some styling videos and I wanted to make my own blog. I tried to do that, but it didn't happen. And then I also really wanted to be a stylist, so I wrote, be a stylist for photo shoots. You'll be so cool and magnetic. I really wanted people to feel my energy and be drawn to me, and I wanted people in school to like me. Like, I really wanted to make friends, and so I tried to manifest that. School. Being independent attracts people to you. Make a lot of cool, stylish friends that want to be in your YouTube and are excited about you. I wanted people to be excited to know me, and I don't think anyone even cared about me in high school. Grades get better, all A++, and that is just a rough, like, what I really wanted back in the day. And reading this made me so excited. I was like, wow, all these things are gonna come true. I can't wait to be sexy. I can't wait for everything to just be easy and for all of my dreams to come true. You know, I was like really excited by the idea of being a stylist and having really dope tattoos. And then my short-term goal, I guess, was that I wanted to have friends in school and have like a nice little squad of nice people, and that did happen. I made some really cool friends. There was one empty seat left in my whole forensics class, and there was a girl sitting there, and I sat next to her and we became best friends. And I feel like that was totally meant to be, because she was literally like a beautiful goddess woman just sitting in forensics class, and there was somehow no one took the seat next to her. I wrote, dare to dream, think happy thoughts. You are the artist of your own life. Positive energy can heal the universe. Oh yeah, and then I wrote like, oh my god, I wrote about meeting my friend. So many great things happened today. I had 2 tests, but guess what? My forensics teacher left a Scantron with the right answers on her desk. I walked into class and everyone was taking pics of it. All I heard was people saying something along the lines of, she's so stupid, she left the answers on the desk. I wasn't worried though, because I was sure Sarah had taken a picture of it. Sarah was the girl who I sat next to. When I asked her, she said she had. I like to call her my buddy for some reason. I feel like it's a good word to describe our friendship, since she's always helping me with homework and we're just really nice to each other. It's great. Also, I missed the bus this morning, and instead of focusing on it in a negative way, I just smiled and decided to not let it bother me. So I said, oh well, with a smile, and went back home to get money for the bus. I had a $1 bill and 50 cents, 1 dime, and then used 4 nickels. You see, this is significant because it's usually the struggle to find bus money. I had public transport in Maryland. Anyways, I walked up to the bus stop and saw the 26 at the light, just waiting there for me. That's how it felt, at least, because I had a slight worry that it might be a long wait, but nope, it was just chilling at the end of the street waiting for the light to turn green to pick me up. I was so grateful. I said thank you to the sky, so the universe knew to do it again, which simply made me happy, the perfect amount of money. I felt like I was supposed to miss the school bus today because looking out the window of the ride on that bus at that specific time made me so happy. It reinforced positive vibes, which is probably why my day kept going so great. First period was guitar, but since I already performed my song, I went to the media center to study. Okay, I'm sorry, this is not me talking about the law of attraction, but this is I wanted to read this because it is a good example of what I write and how I see things, like the awareness to just, instead of responding to every situation that happens, instead of reacting, I just had awareness instead. Like, the ego wants you to react to everything immediately. If someone hurts you, you're just like anger, or if someone, I don't know, if someone does anything bad to you, you just automatically like have jealousy or vengeful thoughts, or you just have a negative weighted reaction that you want to pursue. But instead you can just have awareness of things, and there's peace because of that. You just see the situation from a higher perspective and like, okay, I just need to move on. This person hurt me, move on. I can't waste my energy and try to hurt them back because that's only hurting myself. And I stress that a lot. When you're trying to hurt someone, it's like throwing embers of hot fire at someone, but you're burning yourself in the process. Like, you lift up this ember and you're throwing it at someone, but like your hand gets burned, you know? It hurts you to try and hurt other people. The most important thing, in my opinion, it only matters what you think of yourself, because you're the one in charge of your actions. So if you believe you can, you will. Anyways, it made me feel like I should own who I am. Oh my god, stay trippy, my friends. Who was I? I drew so many dream catchers back in the day and little shrooms. Oh my god, my friend drew this for me. I read this every single night before I went to sleep, and that's that. I'm gonna read you my new one and kind of discuss my new thoughts, and we'll talk more about energy in this segment of the video. So I hope you don't mind. This is a lot of talking, but this is what I've been writing recently, and it's just long sentences, and I like this method better than just listing the things that I want, because I want to create a story in my head so that I can really feel like I'm living it in the moment. And that's a practice that you can do, writing as if you have everything that you already wish to attain in the present moment. Just writing, oh my god, I feel so great right now, like I woke up and I got to ride my 5 horses, or I went to set. If you really want to be like an actress, and you can talk about all your opportunities and just write a letter as if you already have everything that you wish to achieve. And I really quickly want to talk about this before we get into my current manifestations is, I don't know, a lot of you have read The Power of Now, but I really like the part of it where it talks about clock time, which is basically like having yourself be able to think about the future and plan for the future, think about what you want, visualize and manifest for the future, but not getting lost in that world and coming back to the present moment. So your clock time, when you're on the clock, is basically when you're like thinking about other things, thinking about other tasks, and thinking about the future, and, or maybe it's the other way around, but basically there's an allotted amount of time for you to worry and think about the future. Not even worry, but just plan for it. But then always come back to the present moment, because it is very easy to get lost in the future and what you want and to come back and feel unsatisfied, but it shouldn't be that way, because the truth is, right now, what's happening right now is what's going to make the future happen. Like every step that you take every single day is putting you closer to this desire, these wishes and dreams that you want, and it's a time of growth. It's a time of so many lessons and hardships, yeah, and hard work. But this is a time where you're going to learn so much about so many things, because you're chasing something that's worth it and that drives you to try and to learn and to hopefully push your comfort zones. Like the things that I want to do, I'm not completely experienced in yet, and it's going to be a while till like I'm at the top of whatever success that I want to achieve, and this is the fun part. Like I often think about how when you have everything, then what, you know? Like the whole journey, what was that? The whole journey is so exciting, and I want you guys to see that too, you know? Every part of the journey is the journey. It's not just going to happen. I can't snap. It's not just going to happen. You have to learn a lot, man, and life will test you just to see if you're worthy, you know? Because if it were easy, then everyone would have it and you wouldn't want it. So yeah, you can always put time aside for dreaming and manifestation, but always come back to the present moment. Think about all the gifts you have right now. Like this journal says, the secret of being happy is accepting where you are in this moment and making the most out of every single day, because that is how you will get to your end goal. That is how you will make your wildest dreams come true, because the only moment that you have is now to do anything about it. So that should really inspire you and motivate you and not scare you. It's freeing if you think about it, because you can start right now. It's never too late. This is the time that you have, so take advantage of it. But anyways, I'm going to read you guys what I've been writing recently. Pure happiness to me is waking up and rising with the sun. The birds sing their beautiful melodies, and the hardwood floors in my home are cool. I can see nothing but trees and forest outside my window. Someone I love is in bed beside me, peering out just the same, so curious of the wild animals and what gifts the day will bring. Every morning I rise feels new. I breathe easy, deep, and light. My head is clear, calm, and open. Existence every day feels light and makes sense. By this I mean that I'm not tripping over anything. I have my eyes open and I have an awareness of everything that's going on, and nothing feels heavy, nothing feels unbearable. I'm not worried about anything, because I know that no matter what, I can deal with the situation and it'll be fine, you know? And I wake up a lot now feeling that way, but I just want to continue that, and I only want to elevate that feeling. We all know that feeling of waking up and breathing easy, and it doesn't feel hard to breathe. It's just such a light, deep breath, and you don't have to try to achieve a meditative state in your mind. I want to wake up like that every morning. I smile at the world. I understand every day is a gift, an opportunity to spread and receive abundant love. That's what my partner is. Pure, unaffected love. When I look into their eyes, it is like looking into a mirror. This person is radiant, pure, colored eyes that glow and feel like enlightenment when you look into them. They bring me up, guide, and believe in me as I do them. We can laugh and cry and really feel each other far beyond just touching. I really love that. I want you to feel me far beyond touching me. I want you to just have a deep understanding of me. I want us to have a deep understanding of each other. A soulmate. We can talk of the spirit and science and the language of the universe. We love each other just the way we need to be loved, and there's pure trust. Another thing that I want to state is when you are writing these manifestations, you shouldn't write what you don't want. I don't want bills. I don't want to be happy. One day you won't even think about the bills, then don't even write them down, you know? You just can write abundant money. Don't write I don't have to worry about money, just write I think you guys get the point, but just right, I have money for everything. The floors of my home will be wood, real thick, nice wood. I love beautiful, nice wood floors. And there will be big glass windows with white panes, so I can worship the forest always, and white curtains for the nighttime. The kitchen has a sunroof, tons of granite counter space, stainless steel appliances, and a big sink. Fresh basil, mint, rosemary, and other assorted spices grow on the windowsill. My laundry room will be lit. I will have a yoga room in my home with aerial silks and be able to dance in there too. Or maybe it'll be in my living room or the center of my home with its high ceilings. My partner will do yoga and meditate with me. They can cook really yummy and healthy vegan food. And then I wrote some short-term goals, which is my poetry book and lingerie and financial stability. Some other things I really want to manifest and always visualize and think about is just being able to take care of my family. I really want to be able to buy my family nice things that they need, not just like buying people cars and shit like that, but I mean I really do want to spoil my family, but I want to be able to take care of my parents and pay for their rent and buy them food and just give them money and help them out because they've supported me so much, and I just want to support them back. That would make me really happy. Not just my parents, like my siblings, just everyone. I want to be able to give everyone anything that they need and be able to home them and house them if they don't have a place to stay, or I just want to be able to give to so many people that I love. I have this vision in my head of, I don't know if it's a wedding. I don't really believe in marriage, honestly, but I want to have some kind of ceremony, some kind of a love ceremony or a ceremony of our commitment and trust and celebration of each other and the love we have found. And I see it in the woods, and we're barefoot and I'm wearing a dress and I don't know what the person is wearing. I am surrounded by people I love and they're watching me, and I'm looking into this person's eyes and it feels so right, and I just feel uplifted, and that's how I picture my wedding or commitment ceremony. And afterwards, this is the vision that I've had since like sophomore year, I'll be in a vineyard or some kind of field with trees on either side. There's like a clearing in the middle. There's like lush green trees and really beautiful soft green grass in the middle. And there's a long table made of wood and wood chairs, and those chairs are filled with people that I love and who love me back, and they're all wearing dresses and light comfortable clothing, and there's beautiful vegan food on the table, just piles of like vegan fruits and salads and spaghettis and just yummy flavorful food. And there's a woman, this woman is me, carrying a huge tray of like salad or something to the table. Actually, it's a wooden bowl, everything is wooden. And I'm barefoot still, everyone is barefoot, laughing and smiling, and I'm just carrying this to the head of the table filled with people who I love and trust. And that's like the biggest thing that I want to attract into my life is pure love from friends. I can feel the way that feels to be surrounded by understanding and by love, and it feels so nice, and I know it's going to happen because I can feel it and it's out there. And that's the thing about the law of attraction and energy, is that no dream is too big to dream, and whatever you want, it's already there, which means it's capable of, like, you're capable of achieving it. And not everyone has the same dream, so what you want isn't just going to run out. I'm not going to run out of kind, loving, down-to-earth people in this world. Let your mind dream and let yourself take your dreams seriously, because if it's what you really want, then you should take yourself seriously and you should feel worthy of achieving it. That is something that I feel like I've always felt worthy of, is what I want to achieve in this life. Even if I haven't felt worthy of you guys, or worthy of love, I've always felt worthy of my dreams because I'm working for them. I see myself in the future having employees and going into this office that has a mood board and a bunch of fuchsia, pink, salmon tones, different fabric samples, just talking on the phone, telling someone what to do. I am creating things and I am reading textbooks every single day and learning. So that's just the kind of life and the kind of job that I want to have. I think working is really fun. I don't want to live a life where I don't work because I think that'd be very boring. I'm probably going to have like a million things that I forgot to say during this video, and I guess I didn't really talk too much about how the law of attraction works, but I feel like you guys already know that. Like, what you think you become, what you think you attract, and everything that you have said or done has led you to this present moment where you're at right now. If you just think about it, your responses to a clusterfuck of different events in this life has led you to exactly where you are. I think it's important to write down those big and little things because it's really fun and it makes you just optimistic about life, just thinking about like even the smallest things that put a smile on your face. And I actually started writing a list about things that make me happy and make me smile. Getting fairy tales read to me, listening to the birds sing, looking up at the sun shining between tree branches, willow trees, and pure, genuine, unaffected love. I'm very big on the love, as you can see. You have so much control, but you also have zero control. Like, you have so much control over how you respond to different situations and what you decide to do with your energy and with your life, but you don't necessarily have control over some of the shitty things that happen to you. Like, life definitely can just happen to you, but you do have control over how you respond to everything, and that is just as powerful and important. So, you know, harness that control. Is it awkward that I'm sitting like this? I'm like super comfy. I have these yellow Calvin Klein socks on. When I first learned about the law of attraction and The Secret, I began to change the way that I thought about things, and instead of having a negative response to everything, instead of being pessimistic or judgmental, I was just like, oh, this is someone doing something different, okay, and I just accepted it, and I learned to accept people's differences, and I learned to accept my own emotions, and I also stopped thinking the way that I didn't want to write. Like, instead of saying, oh, I'm worrying so much about this, I decided this will get better, you know? If I was really stressed at school, instead of being like, fuck, I have so much homework to do, I just thought everything's gonna be okay and I'm gonna do all of this. So not only do you want to take control of that in your writing, but you need to do that in your mind, and this will literally change your life, change the way that you are living your life, just because your thoughts become actions, and if you change the way that you think, you change the way that you do and live. Have awareness over your thoughts and think about what you're thinking and how you're thinking. If your thoughts are continuously roaming to a boy that just pisses you off, you gotta do something about that. And a lot of the times, negative thoughts will keep coming up in our heads because we haven't addressed the situation. Like, if we have some beef with someone, it's just going to keep reoccurring in our head, and we're going to keep getting mad about it because we haven't addressed it. And once you do, it'll go away for the most part. Same thing works for like traumas. This is something that I really worked through this year in therapy. I addressed a lot of things that were hurting me, and I was able to let them go. It's really important to just see, what am I thinking about? What does consume my mind half the time? It's really not a chore. It becomes very easy. It seems like it'd be like a back and forth ping pong. And it's not necessarily to say like shut down any negative thoughts. It's to say address them if they keep coming back and try to talk through them. If you are extremely jealous of a girl and you can't stop thinking about it, think about why you're jealous of her and rationalize and figure out why you shouldn't be, and then let it go. Things like that. You don't have to necessarily shut down your thoughts, because anytime you try to do that, you end up thinking about it even more. So instead, just work through it. Why am I thinking this? What should I be thinking? And then let it go, you know? And then there are other easier things that you can do, like simply deciding not to respond. Feel yourself getting anxiety over a situation, or your ego wanting to respond, and then your mind be like, oh wait, I really don't need to respond this way. Take a few deep breaths, say a few mantras, and let it go. Walk away from the situation. Don't see it as a problem. And that also works. Like for me, that worked with homework a lot, just piles of homework I automatically stressed about, even though I had to do them and I had no control over the situation anyway. Like, I had to do the homework, so why not be as easy on myself as possible and not worry about something that I have to do inevitably. For the most part, if there's something that you can't control that you have to do, then there's no point in fighting it or getting angry about it if it's out of your control. Like, it's literally a waste of your energy, and you have to realize that and instead just deal with it differently. This will help you live a more peaceful lifestyle. It will really help you get to know yourself, and I feel like this is why I really know myself, because I just see how I respond to everything, and I see it as if I'm someone else seeing myself live this life sometimes. If you made it to the end, comment down below. Everything is going to be super duper. Let me know if there's anything I can expand on or extrapolate on in the future, because I feel like this was kind of rambly. I don't really like to plan out my videos or have a script. I just like to play it by ear and let thoughts and ideas come into me that I want to share with you. I hope to see you in my next video, and thank you so much. Bye guys.
Your precious love.